Hi folks, hope everybody well. So in this video we are going to convert the Figma landing page into the HTML CSS. So we already convert the header area. Now we are going to convert the service area, and this service area has 3 columns. Also it has a titles also, and in the bottom has 1 buttons. Also each columns has image and title, also description. If you see, I already convert the design into the HTML CSS, so don't worry, I will do that again. That's for I did that because of the for tutorial purpose, and tutorial will be very short. That's why I already did the code. Okay, let's dive into the code. Okay, first of all we have to do that think of the design. Okay, if you see, there has title and columns, 3 columns and a button. Okay, first of all we have to create a section, and in the section we have to make a title area, and also we have to make the columns area. Also we have to add the button. Okay, that's it. So for this we are going to now adding the HTML part. So if you see, I already here develop the code. Okay, and already the code exists here, but don't worry, you can think that I will not explaining anything. Okay, I will explain everything. Also I will copy for tutorial purpose of first of the tutorial, and for I want to keep the tutorial short, that's why. Okay, when I will copy that time I will tell you. Okay, so for this we have to again write the section column. Okay, for this I'm just writing the service area, the comment, which is the comment name, service area, and now I'm just making a section and also adding an ID, which is name is services. That's it. In the service area I will make the title area. Okay, so that's for I'm just adding a div and calling a class which name is title. Also in the title I'm adding the stu tag, and in the stu tag I'm just copy the text here and paste here. Also if you see, there is the image in the after text. Okay, and the bottom, so that's why I'm just adding the image. Also I already moved to the all image into the PNG or JPG. Okay, so now I'm just adding the URL, which name is services icon. That's it. All the code I am doing in the comment. Okay, so if you see, there is a pressed, sorry. Okay, we have to again comment the service CSS, and if you see, there is everything is just a normal thing, there is nothing designs. Okay, so far I'm just now what we have to do, there is a title area that's we already called, and also tell that is the we have to add, and also we have to add the columns area. In the before columns we have to add the row, that's called names, and we have to just, if you see, here's the row columns, sorry, row divs. So that's why I'm just adding a row div. In the row div I'm adding 3 columns, so that's why I'm just adding name of the columns, divs, and sorry, column, also just 3. In the column I'm adding the image, title, and also description. So that's for, if you see here, the image also calls 3 and also called feed tag. Okay, that's for. Okay, in the columns we have to first add the image tags, and in the image tag we have to add the service image 1. Okay, let's see. If you see, there is the, it's already added. Okay, if you see, there is the the image left and right top corners area border radius. So that's what we have to add another columns in the column. So not a column, in the column we have to add the one div, which is you can call anything. I'm just adding the name of the body, and the body I'm just adding the history tag, and which is the title in the column tag. And also I'm just copy the text, and after copy I'm just again copy the feed tag, and after feed tag text I'm just adding the feed tag here and just paste that text in the feed tag, and that's it. Just for now I'm just less the CSS, and now if you see there is the showing everything properly. And if you see there is the thing we already added. Also we have to add one more thing, just button after the row section. So just adding the button, sorry, since we have to, the button can be anything like action call button, also URLs buttons. So that's for good practice I'm just adding the anchor tag, and after anchor tag I'm just adding the text help me. That's it. So it will be button. Okay, so also I'm just adding the class which is name is button. The class name is button. And if you see there is already added. Okay, we have to just now stylized. Okay, one more thing we have to add, there is, if you see there is all the each columns has same kind of text, so just change the image. So that's why I'm just copy the columns and column tags and paste in the column, the second column, also third column, and just change the image path to service 2, service 3, and that's it. If you see there is already added. Now in this tutorial we already completed the HTML code. Now we are going to just, if you see here is everything okay, and let's minimize the comment. Also just keep the HTML code here, and now just go to the CSS and now make a comment which is called service area. Just add here the name of the service area, and now you have to design that the completed HTML code, the service area. Okay, so we already added the ID, so I'm just type the ID and already typed, and now just we have to do that, just need to padding top and bottom in the service area. So for this design I'm just I added the padding, that is 4. Okay, adding 4 rem. Okay, 4 rem in the top and bottom, and left and right side 0. So that's why I just copy. If you see there is already added the padding. That's the thing, you have to do that. Also after this we have to just again call the ID name. After ID we have to just again second call the title and type here, and just add the position relative. That's the thing. Okay, for this now, and just again add the, okay, for this I'm just add all the ID, and now I'm just add the title and calling that h2 tag, and if you see and click here, there is the showing the h2 or title appearance, and if you see there is already show the typography which is called poppins. We already added in the past tutorial. Also it's extra bold of the and font size 64, and also this color is this color. Okay, there is nothing we need to do that. So just for I'm just copy the color code, and here I'm just color code already added, and font size 64 pixel, also font family, font weight 900 as per I know that is extra bold. If you see I already here added, yes, that's the thing, and it's already showing here. Okay, so since we have to center the text, so that's why I'm just adding the title text align center. If you see there is it's already center. Okay, and now we have to design the image in the bottom. It's together of the image with the title. Okay, that's what we have to here. We already added position relative, and now after service id we have to add the image tag, and here is we have to add the position absolute. If you see it's already here position absolute, and we have to top 0 and also left 0, right 0, also bottom, yes 0, and margin 0 auto. And we have to do the some things which is called top I think 3 rem. Okay, I think something is I'm missing. Oh sorry, I added here h2 tag, that is will be the img tag, and top 3 is okay, and left I think 14 rem as per I already designed, so that's why I know that. Yes, top 3 rem, right 40 rem, and everything is okay. Okay, I'm now explaining what I here did. Okay, since this service and title also image together, that's why, and this image position is changed, so and also it fixed some of the left side of the bottom, so that's why we have to add the here design, so css code, and we have to add the position relative code and also position absolute, and so that's why we already add the title area, title box, or you can call title div. We add the there all the things position relative in the title h2 tag, also image tags. You can add the position absolute for the designs. Okay, you have I think that since if you add here, if you see there is a title class, since we had the position absolute relative, that's why all that in the section everything will be the position relative, and all that code title everything will be position absolute. I hope you know already, I hope now you know that. Okay, so that's why for title area I add the relative and position absolute, and the position has 3 option which is called top, left, right. Top, there is the top area, here is this is top area, this is right area, this is left area, this is right, this is bottom. I hope you know that. So for this we have to, for design purpose, we have to just top 3 rem in the, if I remove the top area, if you see the image show the on the service area, or you can call title area, so that's why we have to need to the bottom area the title, so that's why we just add the top 3 rem, and if you see this is the position of the image, and also we added left and right bottom 0 and bottom 0. Okay, and right 14 rem. If you remove the right value, if you see this text was the left area, so we have to the right. Also 40 rem, if you add here just 0, if you see it will be center, since the text center also it's center because we added the margin 0 auto. Okay, so if you don't want to add the bottom, you can add. You don't worry, you don't need to add the bottom because this button option we don't need to right now. So just add the right 14 for the you have to add the left right because of the text align center for align center. Okay, centerized, that is the thing we have to add that. Okay, if you see it will be fixed position, its position is now fixed. It will not change anything in the any device. If you see there is, look at the text images area here. Look at this after into the bottom area service, the text image not going to anywhere, it's fixed. So that's why we added the position absolute and relative. I hope now you know that properly. We already end of the tutorial, so just we have to now this is the interesting part of the tutorial, which is called CSS flex. So CSS flex is a one dimensional, so it's only allow the one dimensional, so that's why I'm adding the display CSS flex box in the row area for column designs. So let's go. I'm just adding id, which is called service, and now call the row, and in the row I'm adding display flex, and if you see all the columns added one dimension. Okay, that is added one dimension and all the group into the columns. Okay, after the be careful because of these columns has into the row section or row diffs. Okay, so that's why it's already showing properly. If you add like here service columns display flex, and I already removed the service area, it will not affect as we want because of we want to add the variance columns. So I hope you know that. Okay, it will be effect for something like difference. If you see that columns in the columns area, all the text and image one dimensional. Okay, if I just remove, it will be show the as like vertically. So that's why we don't need to right now display flex in the columns area. So I hope you know that. And in total we have to think that before coding we have to think that what we have to add that. So think carefully of the designs. So after designs files we have to decide which code will be added in the CSS. So that will be think of the questioning. Okay, we have to question before how I'm adding that. Okay, and if you already know that question answer, then there is no need to time waste, just do the code. Okay, that's the thing. So just now there is going to taking if you see all the columns center. So so we have to do that for this, justify this display flex attribute, which is called justify content center. Let's see, it's centerized. Okay, now we have to design the column area. If you see there is the columns has width and also height. Okay, also it has width and height. Also it has 30 radius borders. Okay, also there is nothing we didn't need to add. Also it has a drop shadow option, so that's why I already since added the code before tutorial making. So I'm just copy the code and I'll explain it. Okay, just copy the width, the columns code, also here paste, and if you see here, there is showing properly all the columns width and border radius 30 pixel. If you see, here is bottom, also we have to border radius the image section. Okay, so this is the width section, this is the border radius 30 pixel, and also border box shadow 0 10 pixel 30 pixel. This is 10 pixel is x angle and 30 pixel y angle, and this is the which is called, okay, I have to see that here, the box shadow. If you see, okay, first one is, sorry, I misleading that the topic. Okay, first one is 0 is x offset, and second one is y offset, and third is blur. Okay, if you see, there is, look at the bottom here, there is showing the blur, and if I didn't blur 0, there is nothing will be blur, it will be show the x like the color. Okay, so since we have to add the blur and spread, that means it will be expand the shadow. If you see, there is showing the shadow, and if I just remove the blur, if you see that already box shadow is expanded. So we just need to spread 0 and blur 20 pixel or 30 pixel, whatever. If you see, it's going good. Also after this, if you see this code, you have to just add the image, sorry, color code of the box shadow, where you will be, there is showing the color code of the box shadow. Just click here, there is showing the box shadow color code. I hope you see that. I'm just going to copy the row section code, CSS code, and now I'm explaining here. Since I already added the some codes, so don't worry. This is a display flex, and just to your content center, it will be center all the text. If you see, all the columns already center, and also I added the gap to rem and margin to rem and 0. So if you see that there is gap between the, so that's what we have to add the gap to rem. If I remove that, all the gap will remove. So if you see, there's gap removed, so that's what, just it will not affect, there is, it just affect in the between gap. Okay, the column between, not showing left and right, it will be between the column gap. Okay, and margin, I hope you already know that. So that's already added. We just to add columns design. Now I'm just copy the column text or id and just adding img tag and just adding max with 100%, and also I'm just this color code border radius, I'm just adding because of our designs images border radius 30 pixels, so that's why I'm just adding here border, sorry, top left radius 30 pixel, and same I'm just border top right 30 pixel. If you see that there is already border radius. Okay, that is the thing we already added, and just what we have to add, everything we already added, and just I'm just copy the history v tag and body and just paste here, and I'm now the explain what I did here. Okay, before code, just look at that, there is gap after the image in the columns area, and that is top left right bottom, and also gap between the title and description. Okay, so just look at that, there is, we added the body div, and in the body div we added the history and v tag. And so first I added the body, and just I added the padding tag, and top and bottom 3 rem and left and right 2 rem. Okay, after body, okay, in the body if you see there is some gap, top and right and left and right, top and right 3 rem, left and right 2 rem. And after body, in the body we added the history tags, and history tag we added the font size. This is the font size history tag 16 and font weight 800, and color we added, and line height to be speak, line height 24 pixel. And if you click here, it will be show the all the typography. Okay, I hope you already know that. Similarly, and also similarly, I added the p tag, and everything is same as far as design. Okay, just I here added font size in the p tag, also sorry, font weight, color, line height, margin top, 5 point between the title and description, and it's properly showing here. Okay, one more thing we have to add here. If you look at that, the after service in the columns, and there is some gap, so just for look at that, this column I added margin 2 rem, so it's not working. Let's see 3 rem. Okay, it's not working, some gap it's showing here properly. Okay, you look at that, that's okay. Now we just add to the button, so that's what, just copy the code. I'm just copy the code and drop here the code, and just adding the but service. Okay, just minimize the code, title and row. And if you look at the service, in the service we added the button, which is anchor tag, and class name is button, and just add the button class. And the button class has color, font size, font weight, border none, that I will now showing here, and also its border radius 35 pixel. If you look at that here, click at that, there is 35 pixel, and if you click here the text, it will show the all the typography of the button text, and that's why I'm just added the. Also if you look at the button has box shadow, the green box shadow, and I already added the box shadow and already discussed the box shadow. So just add the box shadow, and I will add the width and height, and cursor pointer. What is the cursor pointer? Look at that, there is, after showing, if I remove the cursor pointer, look at that. Okay, since this is the anchor tag, that's the cursor pointer, looking that. And just I'm adding another none, cursor pointer auto. If you see, there is not showing cursor pointer, it's just showing the mouse arrow, so that is the pointer. It will be show the hand of the cursor pointer, so that will point, that is showing. If I add the pointer, and that will show that there is has something that is clickable, so that's why cursor pointers we added. Okay, so we have to something broken, there is the button, we have to fix that. That's why just remove the display block, and okay, we have to edit the display block, and also border radius now we don't need to. So, and just here add text transform, not a uppercase, capitalize, all the word will be, all the word past letter will be the capitalized. Okay, also just add the text decoration none, there is remove the this underline, and just what we did the mistake, okay, rather than adding margin 0 and auto, just remove margin 0 and auto, also display block. Okay, everything remove, and just add the display flex, it will be more flexible. And just add the text align, sorry, I will firstly add the justified content center, text align, sorry, align item, so enter. and now it's working properly. Okay, one more thing we have to add, that just add, since we add the width, so that's why again we have to add the margin 0 and auto. It will be center the text. I hope you see that, and that's the thing we design. Okay, if you look at the design, there is showing properly the design and absolutely reasonable, saying that okay, just add the something, some padding, and okay, add some padding, just add button, not a button, just add padding. I think we don't need to add any padding, it's okay and showing properly. Okay, now next time we'll be design the about us, also testimonial. Okay, that's for end of the video, and if you like the video, please subscribe the channel and like the video. Thank you for watching the video.